Alright, you are watching this because you hit a plateau. You feel like that you stagnated, that you're not getting anywhere anymore, and you might feel demotivated. Today, I'm going to help you. I'm going to be teaching you a simple 5-minute framework. I'm calling this the can-do framework because it helps you to overcome that mindset and really go after your goals again. This framework here works for anything really. So whether you want to lose 10 kilograms of body fat, build a side hustle, achieve a financial goal, or have some kind of project you want to do, it works. Now, usually when you hit a plateau, like you do now, then the following happens. You get frustrated, you lose momentum. This is probably what's been happening, right? And then, and this is probably the worst case scenario, you come up with reasons why you're not achieving your goals. Let me make an example. You want to lose 10 kilograms of body fat and you start at 100 kilograms. You want to get to 90. So you lose 5 kilograms, then 3 kilograms, and then you hit a plateau, right? After those 8 kilograms, so still 2 to go, you cannot get any further, and out of a sudden you come up with some kind of justifications why you cannot lose these 2 additional more kilograms. Out of a sudden you hear yourself saying, oh, I'm just okay with 92 kilograms because I'm built this way, because of my genetics, because, well, I don't like to live too limited. I like to have a beer every now and then. Maybe the reason is, well, I was sick the other week, and you just keep justifying that you're not reaching your goal. And then it goes even further. What happens next usually is that you put your foot off the pedal and you're not even trying anymore, right? Your idea, your goal was to get to 90 kilograms. Now you're at 92, so just 2 kilograms to go, but because you're giving yourself all these reasons, those justifications why you cannot get there, you're not even trying anymore. Meaning, you're not dieting anymore, you're not working out anymore. Maybe you used to go 3 times a week, but now because, well, 92, it's just because of my genetics, I cannot go to 90, it's just the way I am. Now you're not doing anything anymore. And out of a sudden, you have even a rebound. So you get further away from your goals. And this is not what we want at all. The problem here is not your genetics. It's not that you were sick. It's not that you built a certain way. It's all up here, right? Because in the beginning, you thought you can lose 10 kilograms, and now out of a sudden, for whatever reason, because you feel demotivated and stuck and you hit the plateau, now you feel like, oh, 92, that's okay because X, Y, Z. You come up with whatever reason and you tell your mind that it's okay for all these reasons that you literally came up with for, well, excuses, right? It's just like that. You give yourself excuses, justifications why you haven't achieved your goal. And let's be honest, it doesn't only happen with fat loss clients, it happens even with myself. So maybe you know that if you're following my channel here, I'm working on a gymnastics skill called the flare. Quite advanced for me because you need a lot of flexibility, you need a lot of, well, mobility. It's just something, a very high goal for myself as someone who's not a gymnast, right? So I started and I worked on it every single day, and then out of a sudden I realized I don't practice it very often anymore. The reason for that is because I thought, I don't have the flexibility yet because I'm a bit heavier than gymnasts, because I have more muscles than gymnasts, blah, 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 blah. And out of a sudden, I had these lists with excuses, with justifications why I'm not practicing it anymore. And here's now where this framework comes in, all right? The can-do framework, and it's working because I just did it myself. It's a really good one, and it goes like that. I want that you take a pen and paper, okay? It needs to be written out. It needs to be written out, all right? If you're watching this right now, listening to it right now, you can already think it through, all right? But afterwards, I want that you write it down. So, you have pen and paper. Now, what I want you to do is that you write down your goal. I want to get to 90 kilograms. I want to master the gymnastics flare. I want to hit 100K with my side hustle. I want to, whatever it is. And then below that, you write down at least 10 reasons why you're gonna achieve it. Now, you might know this exercise, know your why, right? Why you want to achieve something, but it's not the same. You think you know this exercise, but it's not the same. So one thing I do with my clients is that they write down why you want to achieve it, right? So you have the motivation and the drive. And now in this one, I want that you write down why you're gonna achieve it. Why are you worthy of achieving this goal, right? So for me, I made a list. I want to learn the gymnastics flare, and then I am going to learn it because I'm a hardworking person, because I have the discipline required, because I'm getting help from others. I literally signed up for an online course that teaches me how to do the flare, a very technical movement, right? I'm gonna learn the flare because I'm a fit person, because I believe in myself, because I'm putting in the work every single day, because I'm willing to work out even when I don't feel like it. I learned the Iron Cross 10 years ago without having a gymnastics background, and so forth, right? So all these reasons strengthen the belief that I'm gonna do it. If your goal is to lose those 10 kilograms, remember the example that I gave you in the beginning? Now we write down, I'm gonna lose those, 2 more kilograms because, I already lost 8. I know exactly how to get there. Because I'm working out 3 times a week, because I know how to diet, because I'm X, Y. So there's just a lot of reasons, at least 10, why you're gonna achieve it. And by doing that, this simple exercise, by doing that, you strengthen your belief. You out of a sudden believe in yourself again. Out of a sudden, you see, yeah, I can actually do that. And what we thought in the beginning, that you feel stuck because of genetics, or because you were sick, or because you don't have what it takes, now changes into, yes, I can do it. So it's literally just like reframing your thoughts. It's all up here. It's all up here, right? Because let's be honest, you can lose those 2 more kilograms. You can lose 10 kilograms. You can lose 20 kilograms, depending on where you start. It's not healthy for everyone. Everyone can learn the gymnastics flare. It might take a year or 2 or 5. Everyone can do the split, everyone can do the backflip, right? If you put in the work. Everyone can start a side hustle and make 10,000 francs on the side. Everyone can travel the world. You get the idea, but only if you're willing to put in the work, and only if you believe it. Because so often we just tell ourselves it's not possible for, for whatever reasons. But it's all up here, it's all mindset. And this is what this exercise is all about. It's literally just strengthening your self-belief to give you at least 10 reasons why you're gonna do that. And when you do that, when you literally sit down 10 minutes, write it down, I promise you, you will feel way more positive and way more confident of you achieving that goal. So the next step I want you to do is, well, to shut down this podcast or YouTube, then take the pen and paper, write down your goal, write down a list of why you're worthy of achieving this goal, why you are going to achieve that, and it will change everything. It's that simple. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it's super, super effective. Once you've done that, come back to me. Let me know how it went. And that was it for today. All right. Hope you get something out of this video, of this podcast here. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one.